Hello friends, I am Chevee. Welcome to my shed. How are you today? How's things in your world? How's life where you are? I hope everything's going well. I hope that you're enjoying Halloween. Today is Halloween, All Hallows Eve, whatever you want to call it. And it's generally a... I don't know, when I was a kid I really loved Halloween, and as an adult I don't necessarily really love Halloween, which is not because I don't like kids. That's, you know, that's patently false. I have two. But just because I think everybody, even children who grow up, realize that it's not really what it is. It's not really this great thing. And my kids have always gone, and they'll come back with these massive bags of candy, which we end up throwing away because nobody eats it. But I did Keely's costume. You saw it yesterday. It's done. It's gone. She wore it. I'll put a little clip on the screen. Her school does a little parade. They walk. They're about maybe, I don't know, quarter mile at the most from the Board of Education office here. So they do a little parade down to the Board of Education office parking lot and then back. The parents are invited to go see that. And since Wednesday is my work from home day, I got to go. This was the first time I got to see it. It was cute. Whole bunch of kids in costume, which was really fun. So I got to see her wear it, but she didn't get to wear the helmet, as you saw, because for her safety, she had to keep it off. Whatever. She gets to wear it tonight. And I'm sure she got to show it off at school and all the lights and all that stuff. And my dad made this, and that's really cool. I can't wait to hear her report on how it was received. So, but today was my work from home day, and I got a decent amount done, except for the fact that, you know, working from home is frustrating sometimes when you can't get a hold of people and they're not responding, and that sucks. But on that note, I've been meaning to put this out there for a while, and I just haven't. Because I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to ask it, but essentially I need money. I've put it out there before, and I've told you before, but I want to really spell it out. My current employer pays me very well for this state. If I didn't have this particular house, you know, something cheaper, I would be doing very well for myself. But as it is, when this house was purchased, it was purchased with, we had two incomes and we were able to handle it. And it's still a very small payment in the big scheme of things. But when it's almost half of my take home, it's difficult, right? So I have a house. I have no other payments. I don't have a car. I can't afford a payment, so I don't have that. I have a piece of crap like 98 Explorer. And so work from home that day has helped me tremendously. It's helped me save about $50 a month, because it cost me about $12 a day to drive to work and back, which is expensive, and I don't like that. And after my benefits are paid out, my insurance and retirement stuff, after my bills, and after my take-home pay and all of my bills, I'm left with about $500 a month. No, that's wrong. $400 a month, like $450. So 100 of that goes to the girls. No. Yeah, 200 of that goes to the girls. I give them each $50 every paycheck, so that's 200 of that gone, of my $450, and I'm down to about $250 a month for gas and stuff. No, I'm off on my math. I have about that every paycheck, about $200 every 2 weeks. My car costs me $50 a week to drive, so there's 100 of that $200, and I'm left with $100 for everything else. Groceries, clothing, entertainment, you know, all that. I don't have any habits. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't do anything that requires me to spend a bunch of money because I can't afford it, and I'm responsible. And I'm not complaining. I'm not saying this to be like, oh, woe is me. I'm saying this to be like, this is how I live my life, and I choose to live my life this way. I know that my time is way more valuable than what I'm being compensated for, but money's not everything. I work for the state. I have a very good retirement plan. I have amazing health insurance, and I have a ridiculous amount of time off. Ridiculous amount of time off. And that's where I need help, right? That time off is the time that I could turn into something profitable for myself. And so I'm not asking you to give me money. Although, if you want to give me money, I have a Patreon, and there's, I think, a link in the description where you can PayPal me, whatever. If that's what you want to do it. I'm not going to tell you no, but I'm not asking for money. I'm asking for work. I am a web developer, a full-stack web developer. I do currently work in jQuery, JavaScript, Bootstrap. We have Laravel. We do a lot of our web apps in Laravel. I do a lot in just raw PHP, WordPress experience. Lots of WordPress experience. So database, SQL databases. I tend to use MySQL or Maria, whatever. I'm looking for side projects, and I'm even looking for like entry-level side projects, things that I can, maybe you have a React app or a Vue app that you need help on, and I don't know those frameworks. I'm more than willing to learn to help. So I'm looking for something that I can spend, 5 to 15 hours a week on that can pay me decently, that makes it worth my time, so that I can have that, so that I can start building up some sort of savings, and so that I can start actually doing anything, go to the movies or literally anything. Spend any amount of money on entertainment would be amazing, because I just don't have that luxury. And I'm specifically looking for things that can expand my skill set. I could do voice work. I can do acting stuff. That stuff's really hard for me to do, hard for me to find time for, because it requires, quiet time and all that sort of stuff. Whereas doing side projects, web development, web hosting, anything like that is, it's very easy for me to do. I can fit that into my day easily. So if you know of anybody, or if you are a person who has a website that you need help with, or has a web app that you need a developer to help you with, or a back-end guy, front-end guy, UI design, I do graphic design. If you have need, or know of somebody who has need, let me know. My email address, my Twitter, my Instagram, everything is always in the description of these videos. Just reach out to me and say, hey, I've got an opportunity. And I'd like to hear from you, because I really need to figure out a way to just churn out a few $100s a month in extra income. That's all I'm really looking for. I'm not really looking to make a substantial income yet from this. I'm just looking for side projects. So if you have any, let me know. As for that, thank you for being here. That is a huge help all of its own, that I can't put a dollar value on. The amount of stability I've gotten in the 2.5 years of starting this show, the amount of self-help that I've delivered to myself in 2.5 years is immeasurable, and I wouldn't do that if it wasn't for people like you who are watching right now and keep coming back. I appreciate it. So thank you for being here. Thank you for everything that you do for me. I hope that you'll keep coming back, and I hope I'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, Doc, wait! I want to ask you something.
Today's random fact comes from earthsky.org. Can it snow when it's below freezing? It rarely snows when temperature drops below 0 degrees Fahrenheit or -18 Celsius, but snow does sometimes fall even when it's that cold. Snow can fall even in the coldest place on Earth, Antarctica, at temperatures well below zero. It turns out that moisture is more important than temperature.